Vibras?
Cause we know the Vibras. Welcome back to another episode of the You Know the Vibras podcast. I'm the one and only Juan the Don, and as always, I'm accompanied by Michael Carrasco. What's good, bro? Man, it's low key been a minute. I'm not gonna lie. We took a little week hiatus.
Yeah.
You know, to kind of not necessarily
reset.
To reset, exactly, to reset, and
reset,
to kind of
break.
Find the identity, man. Because it's like we put out a lot of videos for you guys, but it's like we really don't know what's working and what's not. It's hard to really determine it with the whole virtual component.
Right.
But you know, it's all about trial and error and see what works and what doesn't work. So today, we're gonna bring back some nostalgia, you know, from OG, you know the Vibras, where we used to do like some kind of format with like hypothetical questions where we, ask each other some questions and, see each other's answers. You guys are more than welcome to comment down below the answers. We're, curious to see what your guys' answers would be to these questions as well. Before that, before we even start, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like the video, and also make sure you comment, something positive down there in the comment section so we see that you're here watching and so we know who's watching as well. But yeah, before we hop in, what's new, man? I know there has to be something new that has gone on with you. You can't say for 2 years straight nothing is new in your life, bro. Come on, man. You're like a mysterious guy.
I mean, shit, what's new? What's new with me, man? Man, honestly, right now I'm planning a trip to go back home. So, man, kind of like figuring out the whole logistics of it, like what days, and then just planning for the holidays, man.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's understandable. I mean, I was just trying to see if you had any new, Houston, Texas updates.
Okay, well, here's an update that it happened a while back, but we never talked about it. I kind of like bought a card that I've been wanting to get for the longest. So been having it. Actually, it's going to be officially 2 months now. Been enjoying it. That's one of the, I would say, biggest things that has happened in the last couple months. And then apart from that, I lost like 5 pounds.
You lost 5 pounds, and you also have lost a lot of parlays.
And I have lost a lot of parlays. I tell you that.
So this is a safe space for you to desahogarte on all your losses.
Yeah. This is la hora de desahogo.
Play at your own risk.
Man,
play at your own risk, man.
Play at your own risk, man. Listen, it's all fun, but you just got to do it smart. A lot of people have asked me, it's like, man, you lose a lot. Even like coworkers, it's like, how do you keep your sanity? And my strategy when it comes to sports betting is I only bet like no more than $5 per parlay. Mm-hmm. And I have a monthly budget that I allow myself to, let's say it's $100 that I can load up into whatever platform that I'm using. And once that $100 runs out, I'm out of luck. I got to wait till the next month.
Disclaimer, we're not promoting sports betting. Play at your own risk. Michael just, has had a lot of recent losses, and I just wanted to,
man,
to explain.
I'm on a streak. I'm on a losing streak. I took a break. I'm taking a break. I gave up.
I gave up. I took advice, and I gave up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because just like, man, like it's very addicting.
Risky, man.
It's a bad addiction. It is a bad addiction. And the problem
when
is
you let it be.
When you let it be, exactly. But if you win, it's like, damn, that's where I think they grab you. But anyways, shifting over from that, I want to touch on, here in Chicago, a little update. The weather, has changed. Winter is approaching. Mm-hmm. So we, had our first snowstorm not too long ago. Super random. Wasn't expecting it whatsoever, and everyone was, caught by surprise. But it's shaping out to be a rough winter. Not gonna lie, we kind of got we kind of got left off, last winter, like with a mild winter. It wasn't as bad. I thought it was going to be really bad and a hard adjustment coming from the Eastern Shore, but it actually was not that bad. But it seems like this year is going to be, somewhat, brutal. So we'll see how that shapes out. Other than that, been doing great, in the gym, hitting the gym hard, losing weight, putting on muscle as well. been repping out 315 now. So on the bench press, so
That's what's
been
up,
making
man.
progress.
That's what's up.
And it's nothing better than seeing progress. You know what I'm saying? Because and that's in anything in life. Like when you put your mind to something and you do something, when you see that progress and you see that you're doing better in that, it like makes you feel like good about what you're doing, and it gives you hope as well that there could always be more. It's like it shows you like there's no like cap on that. You know what I mean? Like it's as long as I feel like the cap is your discipline and how hard you go at it. So I think that's something to look at also in life and anything any hobby or thing you put your mind to and your effort to. Just make sure you're disciplined in it and you at least push yourself 1%, harder every day. And then, if you're not seeing progress, push yourself harder, because if not, you're gonna not see any progress. But going into the episode, like we said, some nostalgia. It's like some sort of, I'd say, hypothetical questions, or we're gonna bounce off some questions and hear each other's, responses. I'm gonna go first.
Let's go.
And like I said, guys, make sure in the comments you answer these. If you're, I think Michael will put, the question on the screen if you guys need to see it, and then you guys could comment something down below, or your answer down below. Sorry. All right. So my first one would be, if you could travel back in time and witness an event in history, what would it be? So this could be any sport event, any political event, anything. If there's one event, in any time period that you can go back and witness, which would it be and why?
Does it have to be when I was alive or
no, anything.
Anything.
Yeah, it could be if you want to go to a childhood memory, or if you want to go to like, back in like, BC times, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. right. I would say for me, was it 09? Yeah, it was in 09. I wish I could go back to 09 when the Yankees won the World Series, but I wish I was in the stadium and not watching on TV when they won. I think that would be one of them.
Okay. I want to answer this. I think I have a couple that I do wish I could go back to. Like, for some reason, I wish, I don't know why people might be like, you're crazy, but I wish I could go back and like witness Martin Luther King's like speech, the infamous, big speech.
The I Have a Dream speech?
Yeah, the I Have a Dream speech. Like, I just feel like that's like a huge, shift in the United States here. And when everything balanced out, and I feel like that would have been a great thing to witness, you know what I'm saying, and feel and the presence of him,
right?
That in that time. Sports events, I feel like I wish I could go back and witness Babe Ruth, playing as well, and vintage Michael Jordan that I've never got to watch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that is facts. We weren't even born during the Michael Jordan era.
That's what I'm saying. I wish I could go back to that time, bro.
Yeah. Like I feel like for us, like growing up, it was more like Kobe and the LeBron era.
Yeah.
But being able to witness Michael Jordan like on his prime, I feel like that would have been. I would do that too.
So does that change? So does that change your 09 answer? Not that I gave you my answer.
It does not change it, but it adds to it.
Okay, sounds good. All right, so let us know in the comments your answer as well.
All right, my next one will be, if you could only listen to one type of music for the rest of your life, or like a specific genre, what would you listen to?
Bachata.
Damn, man. I thought I was going to make it harder for you, man.
No, bachata. I mean, because it's like...
No, I feel that.
You can't get tired of bachata, I feel like.
That is true, bro.
You really can't get tired of it. You can listen to it when you're happy, when you're sad. You know what I mean? Any point of your life.
When you're trying to relax.
You're trying to go
crazy.
Exactly. So
I agree.
It's that genre that I feel like I would never get tired of. Although I would say, I don't know if I would listen to bachata in the gym, but like I'm not the type of person to listen to I'm not the type of person to work out with like earphones or headphones on.
Earphones, gotcha.
It's just because I need to know what's going on around me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just that person.
Especially nowadays. I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Now, to answer, I would say the same thing, man. Bachata is definitely one of those genres like you can't miss.
Word. Let us know in the comments your answer as well. Thank you, and I appreciate it. All right, so my next one would be, I think we kind of touched on this, but it was a different way we worded it.
Mm-hmm.
If you can eat one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be? So this would have to be, like we said, death row one time, but this is like every day.
Yeah,
this is like every day for the rest of your life. Like, what would be the final meal? Like, what would be the only meal you would want to eat for the rest of your life?
For the rest of my life. Man, this is tough. This is tough, bro.
Because you can't get tired of it. You know what I'm saying? It has to be something that you could like, damn.
This is the thing, bro. Like, after so many times of eating it, like, I feel like at one point I'm like, yeah, I'm tired of this.
Yeah, but hey, it got to satisfy you, man.
I want to say, man, like a complete meal, like, like a meat, the size and all that.
Yeah.
All right, so this is mine. This is mine. Definitely some steak.
Damn.
Some steak. I mean, if it's gonna be for the rest of my life, I might as well go up. Some steak with some vegetables and maybe some fried rice with it. There you go.
Damn, I would say that you lost your Dominican card, low key. I thought he was gonna give a more Dominican answer, but it's understandable.
It's hard, man. It's steak. Steak is like it's like a every culture type of thing. Like, we eat steak in DR, we eat steak, But let me clarify this. The steak has to be marinated with some Dominican seasoning.
Okay. I didn't even think about this, man. This is tough because it can't be rice because I get tired of rice. You know what I'm saying? Like, rice is so repetitive, right. and damn, I don't know, man. Wow. I feel like I would never get tired of like a good like Dominican pasta or any pasta. It could be any pasta, but Dominican in aspect with some nice fritos or tostones on the side. I feel like I would never get tired of that, in my opinion.
True.
Although I'm probably gonna get super fat, but
facts.
I feel like
that's the only downside to it, man.
So any pasta, Alfredo or red pasta, anything, but with some nice fritos on the side, that would be perfect for me, in my opinion.
Man, some spaghetti con tostones, bro.
Yeah. Saying, I would never get tired of it.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I help myself out saying pasta because it could be a variation of different pastas.
It could be
it wouldn't necessarily be one specific one. You know what I'm saying? So hey, how about this? I'm gonna ask you another one real quick. What about fast food? What would be one fast food chain that you would be fine with eating the rest of your life every day?
All right, man.
And the good thing about it being fast food, like, or you know what I'm saying, choosing the restaurant itself, is that you could choose from the menu, so you could vary, different days.
I mean, growing up in the, Eastern Shore, I could say Wawa.
Oh, okay.
Because we have a whole variation of different things.
Yeah.
Over here in the Midwest, Texas, in the South.
Texas is the Midwest? What the heck?
Texas, it is. I think so. It's like right in the middle of the states.
Huh.
Midwest,
I
don't know.
Midwest is
we'll
only
talk about
here.
it.
All right, whatever.
I don't know.
So Buc-ee's,
I don't know.
I heard Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's is big. Yeah, I heard this is a big thing.
Yeah. You can get essentially everything. You can get your spicy chicken sandwich, your tacos. You can get your barbecue, all that good stuff. So that's where I'm settled. If I'm in Texas, Buc-ee's. If I'm in the Eastern Shore, definitely Wawa.
Okay. Damn, I didn't think about this, man. I didn't even think about any of these. This is tough because I need something with a nice diverse menu.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. This is brutal. This is tough, man. I'm gonna say
can never go wrong with some Applebee's.
No. Because it needs to be a fast food chain,
like a fast food.
Yeah. So I think I'm gonna go with. Damn, I'd hate this answer, but Chick-fil-A. I don't know.
I mean, nothing wrong with that, man.
Yeah,
Chick-fil-A's healthy.
Damn, I want to change. I don't know. I'm just gonna go with Chick-fil-A for now. I might change my answer in the future, but Chick-fil-A is my answer for now. You can go ahead with your answer now. Your next question. Sorry.
All right. So imagine that you could acquire any skills in any profession. What skill will you choose and what profession will you go into?
Skills. I don't like to sound biased, bro, or like, ego, like with an ego, but I feel like I'm a pretty skilled person. Um, so I don't know. This is tough.
We'll let the audience decide on that.
Nah, because I'm my biggest fan. You know what I'm saying? So like I know what I'm capable of. But I'd say, I mean, something that I don't know is a skill that I could probably use. Maybe probably something with like tech. I'm not like the like things with like software and stuff like that. Like I'm not that crazy on, but I feel like it's something that is huge. In the job market, and they pay top dollar if you're very like a tech person. You know what I'm saying? So I'd say that. So it'd have to be any job in tech. Any job in tech after that.
I agree. Man, to answer that, I'll probably want to learn, man. I would say coding, and I would go into what do they call it? Ethical hacking. That would be my profession.
Hacking?
Ethical hacking. So essentially, what an ethical hacker does, it works with brands. It hacks their system and it tells them how to fix it. That's what I would do, man.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, it's a different challenge every day, man.
Wow, hacker. Alrighty. So let's see here. Next thing. All right. If you could visit any fictional world, from books or movies, where would you go and why?
Ooh, this is tough. Man. Have you seen that movie? I think it's the Sixth Element, where it's like flying cars and all that. That one. I forgot the exact name of the movie.
Damn. No, so but I mean, like Back to the Future. Back to the Future? No. Was it that one?
No, it's not Back to the Future.
Oh, okay.
But that movie, and just so I can drive around in the flying car.
Damn, I need to look up the one because I can't remember the movie name. Dang, what's that movie? All right, so the movie, it'd be a movie that I choose. It was between Kevin Hart and Jumanji. That's the one I'd do.
Oh, you crazy? You crazy for that.
Jumanji looked fun, man. And I mean, being alongside The Rock, and
you talking about the new Jumanji?
Yeah.
Gosh, yeah. I see that.
Wasn't he in the first one, or he was only in the other?
No. So there's like the original Jumanji.
No. I'm talking. No. I'm talking about the Kevin Hart,
the new version. Yeah.
I'm talking about only Kevin Hart and The Rock and Jack Black.
Yeah, I mean that was a good movie. That was a good movie.
So I would have did Jumanji.
Man, but it's too dangerous for me, man. I'm a safe guy. I keep my assignment at a minimum. All right, so let's see. I want to do something a little more profound, So this one, I'm gonna go with this. Let's go with. Would you prefer the option to, what does that say? Ceasing to exist, or wander in the world without being able to interact with anything else?
I didn't hear the first part clearly. He said
so. Would you rather to cease to exist, so essentially be gone, or wander forever in the world with unable to essentially engage with anything that you cross path with?
Damn. I feel like I'd be stingy or like somewhat guilty too if I just wanted to live with no purpose, you know what I'm saying? Like, right. So right. I feel like, if it's my time, then I'd just rather, go.
Nah, I agree with that. That was the one thing, like, for me, when I came across this, it was like, man, like, yes, I love my life, but at the same time, both both option has its own challenge. Like one, you're gone, and the other one, essentially, you can't engage with anything. It's like you're living, but you're not really living.
Yeah.
Let us
Yeah.
know what you guys would think about this one. What will you choose?
Right. All right. So since you want to go that route, I'll go that route a little bit. So in a world without money,
Mm,
how would people measure success and social status? So how would people measure those two?
without money?
Yeah, without money.
I would think, man, for me, I would think it would be more of like a popularity battle.
So have a little
Like
flashback
who's
to
more
like
now?
so have a flashback to
Yeah.
like school because
Yeah, to
nobody
like
had
high
money in
school.
school. Yeah.
Yeah, nobody had money, but like your quote unquote power and success in high school or middle school was all measured by how popular you were. So I feel
Yeah.
like that's who will be in a society without like a monetary system.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I agree. You hit it right on the nail, man. I didn't even think about that. That's perfect. Definitely think popularity would somewhat show someone's power. You know what I mean, without the money,
Facts.
because people are
Yeah.
gonna tend to follow those and what they do to eventually get to that level. I'd say, you know what I mean. So.
Right. Right. But
Hmm.
the only downside, man, at that point is going to be like a bunch of teenagers running around.
No, but popularity in general, because even in life, there's
Fact.
people that are more popular than others. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's
Right.
not a money thing. It's just just how life happened. You know what I mean? So, and those people look at those people as somewhat successful because they got attention. So I think at this point you
Yeah.
balance the success with attention over money. I'd say so.
Facts. Facts. I like that
Okay.
point of view.
Yes,
I like
sir.
that point of view. All right. My last one.
Hmm.
Let's say, hypothetically speaking, you're a millionaire. Would you rather be the flashy millionaire, walling out, throwing money, or will you be more of the low key, actually, helping the community type of millionaire?
Yeah, I think I'd definitely be the low key millionaire. Just by how I was raised. You know what I mean? Like I'm not the type of person to act. I've said this 1,000 times. I'm not the type of person to act like this the way I'm not. You know what I'm saying? And there's
Mm-hmm.
always this thing like I always reference Dominicans, but there's always this thing, especially when you go to like El Campo, you like feel at home. You know what I'm saying? So like, and
It's
it
a
brings you
humbling
happiness.
effect, bro.
It's humbling, but it brings you happiness. So it shows you that not necessarily you need to be in the luxurious places to be happy. More so around people that actually care about you, not for your money, but for who you are. So I think,
Facts.
like I said, the way I was raised, my dad is, strong Christian faith. My mom, also has a lot of belief in God. But they always been people, especially my mom, always has helped a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, help those that need help, with food or whatever. So, just returning the favor, you know what I'm saying, and following in their footsteps and, trying to be that, role model and that source for, people in need will definitely fill me with more happiness, you know what I'm saying, than flashy because the flashy things go, you know what I'm saying? So the problem
They
is
come and go.
they come and go.
Facts.
So the problem is when doing all this flashy stuff, then you eventually have no money and you didn't help anyone, people are not going to help you. But if at one point
Mm-hmm.
you did help a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, and you had that value or that presence as a millionaire, but somehow you fell off, people will give you a hand because they knew how you were, you know what I'm saying, when you had money. So I feel like it's all about being smart with the money and looking out for those that definitely need it, in my opinion.
I agree 100% with that, man. I feel
That's the
like for me will
end.
be yeah, I mean for me will be the same thing. Plus, me, I'm a low key guy. I'd rather use like my like if not if I get to that stage, but when I get to that stage, it's like I want to be able to help uh the community, help
Hmm.
the people, from in DR, a
Hmm.
lot of talent over there. One of my dreams actually is to start kind of like a uh mentoring slash after school program that helps kids that are into music or creating or
Hmm.
entertainment in general, and help them learn different skills that they can take and go into a career in the entertainment business,
Right.
or do something positive.
Right. But we do got to be just though, because you know, we definitely would sort of somewhat be flashy with vehicle. Because I'm not
Oh
gonna
yeah,
lie, I would
100%.
definitely
Yeah.
buy a nice
Yeah.
vehicle and and a
Yeah.
nice home. But it doesn't take away from the fact
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be greedy with what I have. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna help
Facts.
if I ever did get to that point.
Facts.
But to a certain extent though, because some people take advantage of those that are nice. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem.
That's
A
true.
lot of people,
That's
I've
true.
seen cases where millionaires, you know, family and everybody all of a sudden has all these problems, you know what I'm saying? And they need help all of a sudden when they didn't, you know, ever reach out to you. So
And all the
like,
cousins that you never knew come
yeah.
out.
So it has to be someone that definitely is deserving and someone that won't take advantage of you, I feel like. So
Facts.
but
Facts. I
moving
agree.
on, I have two more questions.
All right, go ahead. Right
so
on.
all right. So if you can have a conversation with your future self, what advice would you ask for?
Man, this is tough. I would say the biggest advice I would ask for is man, this is hard. This is hard. But I would say the biggest I'll definitely ask a lot of things. But I would say, like, I would ask, like, what would I have to do to stay on the right track in life? Right? I would say that would be the main, because I don't know if my future self, I don't know, maybe in the future I'm a criminal or something.
Hey,
Or
yo,
I'm like,
God forbid, man.
I don't know, God forbids, right?
Yeah.
Or I don't know if my future self will just be, somebody multimillionaire or billionaire, or, just a
Mhm.
regular guy. So
Mhm.
I would say, man, like, definitely ask, like, how can I stay positive in life, and how I can, be a man
Mhm.
of right, I
Right.
guess.
Right. Word. Yeah, I'm a firm believer of like let things, like, everything is meant to, happen the way it's supposed to happen.
Happen.
Like
Right.
things are already written for us. We're just, like, we're not
You're just
the,
going through the street.
like, we're just going through it, you know what I'm saying? So it's like everything is just written for us. But
Right.
I mean, if it ever did get to that point, hypothetically speaking, first of all, I'd be like, bro, how do I not mess this up for us? Like, what do I need to do to stay on point? You know what I'm saying? Like, where, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do I lock in? Where should I lock in at? Like, who should I remove? You know what I'm saying? Now, so it doesn't affect us in the long run. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, stuff like that. And also, my main thing I want to ask my future self, if I could, for some sort of advice, would be, what is our true form of happiness? What is our happiness?
Ooh.
That's because
right
yeah,
there.
because happiness is something that's, I would say, is hard to find, and you try many things,
I agree.
and many things are short-term happiness, not long-term happiness. So
Not long term.
not many things stay as well. So that's why I think it's important to and it's hard to figure it out, but life, it just presents itself. So that's the thing I would ask, because if you're in the future, what makes us happy. You know what I'm saying? I'm assuming so, and what doesn't. So yeah.
I agree, man.
All
I
right.
agree.
And my final question will be, if you woke up one day with the ability to speak and understand any language, which language would you choose?
Hold on. So I speak to, all right, I understand, like, fourth language. I would say, for me, I would say Chinese.
I don't know why. I don't know why.
It,
Yeah, but I don't know why I'm thinking the wrong thing. Just because, like, everybody always thinks that in the Chinese restaurants they're talking bad about us. You know what I'm saying?
Not even for that, man. But if you think about it, bro.
No. I'm just saying. I'm just talking, bro.
Chinese, like, have one of the largest populations. I think India actually has the biggest population, but we're almost everything is made in China.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm able to speak Chinese, understand it, I feel like I will have an easier time starting a business and,
The connects.
somehow, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Bypass that language barrier, straight to the point with them. And yeah, that's why I would pick Chinese.
Okay. I didn't really think about this either, but I'd say so. It depends. If it's for job purposes, it'd have to be something that's like super, like in demand. So like you said, either Chinese or Russian, maybe,
Right.
or like
Japanese is another good
yeah,
one.
Japanese. Would it be Arabic? Arabic would be something big as well.
Mm-hmm.
So those would be big ones, like for job purposes. But personal preference, sorry, that I would want to know. It has to be damn. This is, I don't know, bro. It's tough. I'd say Portuguese.
But I mean,
No,
you're not learning Portuguese.
No, you are though, because it's not Spanish. Like there's times you hear people speaking Portuguese, but you don't know what they're saying though. Like I spent time. No, I spent time with Portuguese, Brazilian friends that speak Portuguese, and I cannot understand anything they're saying. They have to talk to me in Spanish. And you know something they told me? It's easier for us to learn Spanish, or for us to speak in Spanish, than for you to speak in Portuguese. Or it's easier to learn Spanish than for you to learn Portuguese.
That part I agree, man.
Yeah, because it's easier for them to tweak the Portuguese into Spanish than Spanish tweak to Portuguese. You just can't do it.
Yeah. No, I agree. But I mean, for me, like my thing is like I can learn, like not learn, but like I can understand Portuguese to a certain extent, because I know two of the, I guess, like Latin language. Like I can speak English and I can speak French. I don't use French at all. So for me, it's a little easier to understand Portuguese than when. So now, but actually, Portuguese is a good language to learn.
It's my preference. It's not your answer. It's my answer, sir.
No, I agree. All right,
but I have my reasoning, sir. So. For one, I'm a big UFC fight fan. Huge Brazilian, population of fighters.
Yeah.
And I always am curious what they have to say, because I feel like they don't say nice things in press conferences. So I'm always curious to know. I feel like the translators, they clean up. And then also because I love like Brazilian funk music and their music as well. So I'm always, interested to know what they talk about, because there was this recent one. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like some of the songs is similar to them, but where like they don't say anything and it goes viral or pegado. But that one, Tu Arau, Te Amo, is like, I love you, shark. Like what? Yeah, that makes sense. Right. But I'm just curious, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes the translation doesn't really make sense. So I feel like, and Portuguese and the slang of Brazil,
it's definitely a little different. Yeah.
It might be different. So that would be my language. Comment down below which would be yours that you would like to learn, or you would want to dominate or add to your abilities. But
arsenal of languages.
Yeah. But thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of the YKTVibras podcast. Make sure you guys have hopefully commented and joined us alongside these hypothetical questions. If you want to see future episodes like this, let us know in the comments as well, or shoot us a DM and let us know the type of content you would like to see here on the platform. Thank you guys for tuning in another week, of the Vibras content, and supporting us and showing us love. We're battling. It's not easy, guys. It's definitely not easy. But hopefully
do have a little surprise for y'all here soon.
Hopefully it gets easier. You know what I'm saying? God willing. But yeah, guys, remember, hit that like button. Comment something down below. And as always, remember to subscribe. And let's vibe. Peace.
Amor y paz.
Because we know the vibras.